Hey collective, it's Anne Marie. Happy Turn Up Thursday again. And it's 57 degrees. It's like this jacket's too heavy, but I'm just wearing a little sheer thing under here. It's lovely out today. Yay! Of course, I imagine it'll be, back down to the 20s and 30s here shortly. But, we enjoy it while it's here. So let's pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those of you who like it. What does your wandering heart want you to know? Thank you to my high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divines, and beings, the source of light energy. Thank you for this beautiful, magical day that had bippity bappity balls. It's intense today, but are we gonna take all those? I mean, I like people when I take all of them. Wow. Okay, so the only card that came reversed was neglect. So this kind of reminds me of the message I just kind of gave. But let's just see what we got here. This is a lot. This is 6 cards. Okay, we have number 9, autopilot. 38, the Fool. Number 7, silver lining. 33, again, with condition. 20, reverse, neglect. Sacrifice, number 4. Very interesting. If you have been on autopilot with your life and over giving, over sacrificing yourself, those days are about to be over. Spirit is saying that you're going to find the silver lining in this situation right now. And now, what Spirit is saying, the energy that's coming in, is that to be in your energy, to be in your space, to be in your life, is going to come with conditions. In a sense. Why is there a glare? Sorry about that. Maybe I don't know. Sorry about that. It'll be with conditions, with boundaries. You are no longer the deer with all how many arrows we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is interesting because the card's number 4. There's 8 arrows in this deer. Like kind of an overkill, right? You neglecting yourself is over. You're finding the silver lining in things. Maybe you were an autopilot for a long time, not realizing that by overgiving and overdoing and by doing all these things to everybody else that you were sacrificing so much of yourself and you were neglecting yourself. And so you were kind of, like I said, you were like on this autopilot where you're just, maybe, you always took care of things in your family, which is an interest. I had a conversation today, but you always overgiving and overdoing for things. And it's not to say not, and like I said to one of my friends, I was having a conversation, 2 things can be true at the same time, or it doesn't have to be one or the other. You can be a kind and caring and giving person and nurturing and helpful person without sacrificing your soul and your spirit, right? And so Spirit is saying that if you've been on autopilot, it's interesting, there's a dove here. It's time to start. The clouds are disappearing now. So it's kind of like you're starting to see the silver lining in the situation that you just came out of. Or you're seeing this, not in one specific thing. Spirit said, no, it's not one specific thing that you're going to or have recently saw the silver lining and all the situations that you've been in. It's not that, you're calling yourself the fool, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I pick this up? Why didn't I see this sooner? And it's not about that. It's about taking that leap forward and trusting Spirit that now you're the one that has conditions and boundaries in your life. Now you're the one that's like, you know what? I am not going to sacrifice and neglect myself for everybody else when I'm the one that's always left empty-handed. Not materialistically, okay? But the Spirit is saying is that, it's Spirit is saying, yeah, people are going to be upset. It's like it's time to start setting these boundaries with people. And I say many times, and it's been said many times, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow. And what you allow will continue. You can't get upset about how people treat you when you allow it. With love. We can't get upset about those things. If we allow people to keep getting over on us and keep playing in our face or keep taking advantage of us, we wonder why. Like, why don't they just love me? Why won't they just do this or do that? Well, you've taught them how to treat you by what you've allowed. You've allowed certain behaviors, probably in the past. We all have. Allowed certain things. And it's okay to wake up. It doesn't matter how old you are and say, you know what? This is not okay anymore. I'm not okay with this shit anymore. I am tired of having all these fucking arrows in me. It's time to put yourself forward. What do we need to know moving forward here? Spirit, it's a lot. I love it. 18, evil eye. I mean, I don't love it, but people have been sending you the evil eye because of that. So doing spell work on you. Maybe that's what you start to realize by overgiving and doing stuff in people's lives, really helping them out, that they then start to take advantage of you and did spell work on you. People can do spell work, whatever you want to identify as. People can do spell work so that you're in this energy of overgiving and overdoing. Trust me, I've experienced it. Where you sacrifice yourself. And it's like that's what the Spirit said. That's what the autopilot was. It was like you were under some type of illusion, or some type of facade, or some type of fog, because the clouds are clearing now. It's like you were in this fog. You were in this autopilot, and if these Medicare people, it's so funny. I think I saw a message. Sorry. The other day, something about I'm about to change my phone number because I get these strange calls throughout the whole day. They don't frustrate me, but I know that's the intent of them. But anyway, you may have been an autopilot for a long time, and you're waking up from that. You're seeing that people have possibly created illusions around you. Yeah, so you overgive and overdo. Some people have also played the part of that they couldn't do things for themselves because they knew you would do it for them. Or they took advantage of that part of you. They knew that you were a very kind and generous person. And so they kind of played in your face to see what they could get out of you. And that's where that self-sacrificing part comes in. This evil eye. Right, it's time to restore and rebalance yourself. Number 10, I love that. It's Lady of Pasture with her lambs. It's time to restore yourself. And 10 is a very powerful number. All these numbers are actually very powerful. We have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 7, 4, 11, 9, 9, 2, and 33, and 10. I mean, can you get any better than that? Probably. Oh, did I show you this? Yeah. It's time to take a step back now that things are being cleared, your vision's being cleared, to kind of restore balance in your life. Nurturing your inner child. Going back to playing and being at peace. Any more? What else do we need to know? Spirit, show us. Thank you. Did I just say that? Number 28. It's time to reclaim your power. That's right. It's time to reclaim your power. It's time to take back all your energy from every dimension, plane, field, ether, timeline, space. Call back your energy. Ask Spirit to continue to show you and give you the clarity so you're no longer in these illusions. Ask Spirit to show you. Be careful. You may not like what you see. I always ask Spirit, please remove any illusions or any fogginess or cloudiness from my vision of truly seeing the situation for what I really need to see it as. Or see a person for who they really are. Is this moving forward? Do we need to know where we at with time? What does the Repair, Evolution, and Growth Oracle want us to know closing out the reading? Hopefully. One, Spirit. Love you. Full circle, right? Completion. You're completing this cycle, this full circle. You're coming out of this. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycle. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge as a layer that has served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. Amazing. I hope you're healthy, happy, and full of joy. You guys, may you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. Have an amazing rest of the day.